Are you ready for a road trip? Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt, starts right here, right now.
Coming up next on Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt, meet Tip-Top Thomas Gore, a trucker with the right stuff. From safe driving in a clean rig to eating healthy and staying connected with family on the road, Tip-Top Thomas Gore gets it done. And later, the busy builders at Long Haul Trucking share the latest in trucking technology as a one-of-a-kind custom truck hits the road. And discover how a big idea changed the transportation industry, from safety to saving time and money. Quick draw tarping systems transformed the industry, and it all started when this man came up with a new way for truckers to transport loads. Strap in. Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt, starts right here, right now.
Well, modern day cowboys, the kings of the road, crossing this country, carrying the load. We'll get it where you need it to be. All you gotta do is call. It don't matter the distance. We're in it for the long haul. We're in it for the long haul. Yeah. We're in it for the long haul. Yeah.
Hello and welcome into Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt. I'm your host, Dakota Vandenberg. It's time to get started on today's lead story on Tip-Top Thomas Gore.
What is it about trucking? Is it the open road? The endless highway?
I like the quietness, the freedom.
For Long Haul Trucking Company driver Thomas Gore, driving a big rig provides opportunities that extend beyond the blacktop.
I enjoy the open road, the flexibility. It's not routine, the same thing day after day. Every day is a challenge, every day is different.
Thomas is a lifelong trucker, and the life lessons learned on the road add up.
I like a clean truck. Get a lot of comments from shippers, drivers, people who would give me a thumbs up.
From safe, stress-free driving to staying fit and healthy eating on the road, Thomas knows the right route.
Change it up, do 7 more. Here's the chicken, tender, it's breaking apart, and paprika. It gives it a little kick.
We'll have more on that later, but right now, let's catch up with Thomas as he shares unique ways of staying in touch with his family on and off the road. One of his favorite ways to stay in touch with his family is through the entertainment they love. Being able to watch their shows together even when he's gone is a pastime he treasures, and Dish Outdoors makes it easy.
Yeah, this TV helps me stay connected with my family. I like documentaries. One of my daughters would say, I saw a certain documentary, and I said, oh, okay, I'll check it out, and I'll watch it. I like that, so we can talk about things back and forth. Even though they're grown, we still communicate.
The Dish installation is super easy. And the result is comfort, communication, and staying connected.
We talk about shows, Formula One, and if I'm not able to be with him, I, as they say, text him.
Thomas makes his cab a bit more like home with his Dish Tailgater portable satellite antenna. With no Wi-Fi required, he knows he'll always have a reliable connection no matter where he is on the road. And with pay-as-you-go programming, he only has to pay for the months he uses it. And he has access to all his favorite shows, movies, and sports, including the shows he watches with his family back home.
Me and Grampy watch Formula One, National Geographic, and then we talk about it later.
With Dish Outdoors, he never has to miss a moment. For Thomas, the tools of the trade are what make his job easier. And for him, that is Dish. When Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road roars back, tag along as Thomas and Eric continue to stay connected. From their love of trucks, TV shows, and science, they bask in an afternoon at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville. As the world celebrates the 50th anniversary of the moon landing, Thomas and Eric enjoy a front row seat to where it all began. They meet one of the NASA engineers who created the mighty Saturn V rocket that won the space race for the USA. And later, Thomas shares new ways to stay fit with 3 easy stretches.
Do 7, change it up, do 7 more.
Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt, is brought to you by Peterbilt. Class pays. Dish Outdoors. TV in HD, connecting you coast to coast. By Allstate Peterbilt, giving truck operators every advantage, every day. By Quick Draw, the #1 name in rolling tarp systems. And by Extreme Trailers, innovation moving forward.
I'm here with the man about the motorway, Joe Harowitz. What do you have for us today?
Well, more on Tip Top Thomas Gore. We met him at the truck show you and I did in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're very impressed. So the logical follow-up is more with Tip Top Thomas Gore. I hit the highway down to Huntsville, Alabama to learn more.
For Thomas, the tools of the trade are what make him the best in the biz. And the logical follow-up is a Peterbilt.
This Peterbilt 579 has a good turning radius. It's easy to back up. It rides nice, easy access into and out of the truck the way it's designed.
Thomas is a veteran driver and has seen everything but the wind. That unique perspective is one reason he loves working at Long Haul Trucking.
The favorite part about driving for long haul trucking is the freedom, the way I'm treated, the respect that I get. I like the business model, pay incentives, and compensation. The benefits are great. A lot of support from the safety department.
When he's on the road, Thomas uses his tri-pack and crock pot for a super easy and healthy dinner.
Chicken breasts with diced potatoes, diced celery, diced onions, and diced carrots, and a little bit of garlic, minced garlic, a little bit of chili powder, and paprika. It gives it a little kick. Add that and turn it on, and lunch will be ready in about 4 hours.
Thomas also keeps a set of weights in his cab for on-the-road workouts.
Do 7, change it up, do 7 more.
After his workout, Thomas enjoys a Huntsville homecoming after a good run on the road. Thomas and his wife Denise love the Bama lifestyle. They raised 3 daughters, and back in the day, they even took vacations in the Peterbilt.
And every chance he got to take us on the road with him, we traveled. We'd throw the girls in the truck and we'd all just head down the road.
On this day, Thomas is sharing a little bit of his world with grandson Eric at the North Alabama Railway Museum. Transportation is a big part of his life. His father drove a New York City subway.
I rode a lot of trains when I was a child, from New York to Philadelphia.
Okay.
To see my grandparents.
One of the perks of living in Huntsville, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. It's a one-of-a-kind museum dedicated to NASA, science, and space travel.
This museum was opened to showcase the work that was done at Marshall Space Flight Center, NASA's propulsion center that's located here in Huntsville. We are the home of all things that go up.
From the space shuttle to the International Space Station and even Space Camp, as the next generation of astronauts prepare for future missions. Eric also got an opportunity to meet Bob Stewart, one of the famed NASA engineers who designed and built the mighty Saturn V rocket that put a man on the moon.
How to trust physics, how to trust science, how to do physics and science.
Meanwhile, back on Earth, Thomas starts his version of another mission.
I check my oil every day.
After a pre-trip walk-around, Tip-Top Thomas saddles up for another run. With experience, perspective, and a great truck, he's in it for the long haul.
I like to see the country. That's one of my favorite parts of trucking. Every day is a challenge, every day is different.
When long-haul trucking's King of the Road roars back, we're heading inside the Proving Grounds, the shop where the latest in truck technology is on display as the experts at long-haul trucking get busy. And from a small village in Italy, all the way to an international company, Walt DiMonte shares the inspiration behind his big idea that transformed the way truckers haul loads.
No one builds them like they do here at Long Haul Trucking. Ready, set, build.
What is it about a truck show that folks simply can't get enough of? It's prime time for the coolest rigs on the road. An opportunity to check out the latest gear and gadgets and catch up with old friends.
This is our custom PDI compound turbo setup.
Big Iron Truck Show.
On this day, quite a few long-haul trucking drivers made to dash to the Shell Rotella Super Rig Show.
Oh, these are really beautiful trucks.
The 37th edition of the Super Rig Show took place in Albert Lea, Minnesota, about an hour south of Minneapolis.
Doing a little showing off of the long-haul trucks here today. So far it's going pretty good. Got everything shined up, just got done with the judges. Seems to go pretty good.
But just what does it take to get a truck ready for the big show? Let's follow LHT driver Brad Bethane as he preps for prime time. The road to Rotella started 6 months ago at the Proving Grounds, the world-class shop at Long Haul Trucking.
We get our Ultra-Lot Peterbilts from Allstate. When we first started to build, they come in, they deliver probably usually about 3 of them at a time, and we get them in here and put our APUs on them, our Thermal Kings, put our panel lights on the side, our dish tailgaters go on back. We probably have them roughly maybe 65, 70 hours in a truck build. Then once we get the truck going and everything ready, Josh and Justin figure out what they're gonna do for the wraps. We bring them next door and hash out what kind of design we want to put on, and once we figure something out that works, we go with it. It turned out being a show class truck, came in being a plain Peterbilt to something we can take to shows and hopefully win.
Josh showed me the pictures of it, the pre-build pictures for the truck, and just asked me if I'd feel comfortable driving it if I wanted. And seeing the pictures of it and the way it turned out, I was shocked. It just tickled to death that Josh had chosen me to drive it. When they finally brought it back from Louisville and handed the keys, it's just, no words can explain it. It's just exciting. With long haul building these kind of trucks for the drivers, very few of their trucks are alike. They're all pretty much all unique, one of a kind. From a driver's standpoint, there's nothing like it. It's great to be allowed to drive trucks of this caliber.
Meanwhile, back at the Rotella Super Rigs Truck Show, plenty of pride on the line, and the hard work and preparation was easy to see. Congratulations to long-haul driver Teresa DeSantis, who took home Best of Show honors at the Shell Rotella Super Rig Show. And for Brad Bethane, a solid 4th place for tractor-trailer combo. Way to go, folks! Keep on trucking. He may own an international transportation company, but he's still a hands-on owner, ready to dig in. when King of the Road returns, the story of Quick Draw.
You can easily create more stable, safer, fuel-efficient trucks with air tabs. Air tabs are powerful vortex generators that reduce aerodynamic drag, deliver fuel savings, and safety benefits that include improved mirror visibility in rain or snow. Air tabs are designed to reduce aerodynamic pressure drag at 2 key locations, the tractor-trailer gap and back of the trailer. The backs of trailers remain the largest single drag-producing location. Air tabs are valued for their design simplicity, cost-effectiveness, performance, and ride stability benefits.
Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt, is brought to you by Peterbilt. Class pays. Blaine Brothers, one family of companies. Everything you need for the road ahead. By LubeTech, accelerating performance. By Long Haul Trucking, running on the power of promises kept. And by Air Tabs, more than fuel savers.
Welcome to Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt. I'm your host, Dakota Vandenberg, and let's keep on trucking.
In the world of transportation, game-changing technology can happen when hard work, preparation, and innovation all come together. One of the best transformations for truckers started with a simple idea. Why not make the workday safer and more efficient for truck drivers?
Quick Draw was an invention that revolutionized the flatbed tarping industry.
Quick Draw tarpaulin systems are the established #1 brand in the transportation industry for sales, service, and quality.
It's quicker, faster, safer. My drivers aren't lifting, heavy tarps and trying to cover things.
This is where the bows are assembled.
For founder Walt DeMonte, his big idea came after watching hardworking drivers struggle with old-school tarps.
They used big 40 by 40 lunky tarps that were about 300 pounds and drivers breaking their backs.
Quick Draw tarps start out as a design on a computer. Then it's fabricated at Quick Draw plants in Detroit and Windsor.
This tarp system has allowed them to be on the road, they're making money, they're moving quickly.
Plenty of high-tech tools, solid craftsmanship, and old-fashioned hard work. Just part of the strategy at Quick Draw.
So we do a lot of specialty installs here, tow trucks, flatbeds, drops, double drops.
But the story of Quick Draw actually begins back in Italy, when an 8-year-old boy and his family left his small village and moved to North America.
Where we came from here, where people are workers. They don't sit back, like they don't miss a beat. They take it on with passion.
That young man took those words to heart and grew up to create a multi-million-dollar international company.
Something that made the driver quicker, safer, and so it made them more productive. The customers liked it because their loads came in dry. It was an invention that really kind of hit a lot of angles.
Today, after decades in the business, Walt is still a hands-on owner.
I've always been proud to, know Walt, and I like to surround myself with people of integrity, and that's what I find Walt to be.
Driven. He's always looking to grow, he's always looking to improve.
There's even a state-of-the-art $1 million large-format UV printer that creates customized, long-lasting logos and designs that hit the highway like moving billboards.
It's exciting to see your equipment going down the road and see our logo going. People call up and say, "We saw your truck over here," and I go, "Yeah, we're all over."
There's high regard for loyal Quick Draw customers. Walt makes it a point to commemorate clients who have stuck with him over the years.
This little token of my appreciation.
It's great to find a great supplier like yourself. We come here, we get anything fixed, anything at all. It's a great shot.
To show our appreciation from Quick Draw to Pahoa.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Walt.
While Walt and Quick Draw continue to innovate and change the transportation landscape, they also proudly give back to the community in many ways. One example can be found along the banks of the Detroit River in Windsor, Ontario. Walt and the Quick Draw team helped create the Windsor Sculpture Park. Check out Eve's Apple, framed by downtown Detroit and designed by artist Edwina Sandus, the granddaughter of Sir Winston Churchill. Walt de Monte never forgets his humble roots in a small Italian village. Perhaps this time-honored family motto sums it up.
Il lavoro non ha mai ucciso nessuno, which means hard work never hurt anybody.
That's about all the time we have left for today. Thanks for watching Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt. I'm your host, Dakota Vanderberg. Hit us up on social media if you get the chance. And like I always say, we're in it for the long haul.
Make sure to hit us up on social media. Please send us a story idea, favorite route, or trucker time-saving hack. Please tune in next week as Dakota and Joe share the latest news on the Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft. Jolting Joe Harowitz continues to showcase cool custom truck builds. And who sent us the coolest trucker pics on social media? Here's a few of our faves.
We'll get it where it needs to be. All you gotta do is make the call. It don't matter the distance. We're in it for the long haul. 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 Yeah, we're in it for the long haul.
And we'll see you next time on Long Haul Trucking's King of the Road, powered by Peterbilt.